Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the Lantern Rite quest for Genshin Impact. And yeah, I have no idea what this quest is about. I know it's mainly focusing around Hu Tao this year, so that's super interesting. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we need to take a stroll here in Liyue Harbor. Okay. Also, I might have to do a lot of reading because I don't think there's a lot of dialogue. Pookie, you good?
Look, it's Hu Tao! She looks kind of troubled. Shall we go say hi?
Marching.
Hey! Stop right there, heroes!
Shengling.
What the? Oh, Xiangling! I was just kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite! Hope I didn't scare ya. Nah, of course not. We were just about to go say hi to Hu Tao. I noticed, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now or we won't get to see the brand spanking new Director Who.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift, but she's so used to her uniform that she's hesitant to try it on. Ooh, what kind of outfit is it? A bright red one, of course. The color of prosperity and the color of Lantern Rite. But just so you're aware, Hu Tao's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come or spends the whole time staring into space. I've tried asking her what's wrong, but she won't even admit there's a problem. Anyway, so that outfit was my way of saying that I'm here as her friend, and I hope she'll feel better soon. Paimon was just thinking that she looked kind of troubled.
But you've never seen Hu Tao like this before. What could it possibly be? Just then, you feel something pull against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is now covering your eyes. Guess who? Happy Lantern Rite, Director Who! How wonderful, you still remember my voice. That means you must have missed me a lot. Hehe, Happy Lantern Rite! Oh my god, is this the new outfit? She's so cute.
Wow, Hu Tao! Is that a new outfit? It looks great!
For a fun fact, I just ordered Hu Tao's like normal director outfit as a cosplay. All thanks to Jungling. Apparently it was custom made by a designer from Fontaine. I hope it didn't put you out too much.
Nope. The tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a change of scenery and fresh inspiration. We got talking and really hit it off. So it was no trouble at all.
Is it Chiori? Well, that's good. Thanks again, Jungling. You have exquisite taste.
Oh, stop! I'm just glad you like it.
So, Hu Tao, what's been bothering you? Huh? Why would you ask that? Is it my tone of voice? Not as sweet and melodic as you're used to?
Your voice is as sweet as ever, Hu Tao, but we're your friends. You can't hide how you're feeling from us, no matter how hard you may try.
Alright. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just, I've been struggling with a work-related thing.
Work-related? You mean the funeral parlor?
So, you see, it's part of my duty as the director. Besides, it's Lantern Rite. I don't want you worrying about me when you're supposed to be enjoying the festival. So relax, everything will be a-okay, because Director Who will find a way.
You stressing about work? That's gotta be a first. Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
Yep, it's a doozy. I feel like I've been banging my head against a brick wall. Let's go. Kaching! Let's go get Kaching. She'll know what to do.
Huh? You think Kuching will be able to help?
You can at least teach Hu Tao about work-life balance.
Good idea! Especially since it's festival season. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs is putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to do. Forget about work for now, Hu Tao. Come have fun with us. Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this thing out in no time.
I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have a meeting to get to. A real meeting. I'm not just making an excuse.
Aw, really? You sure you can't get out of it?
How about this? You guys go on ahead and I'll meet you at the fair when I'm done. Sound good?
Okay, fair enough. But don't take too long. And after the fair, how about we all have a meal at Wanmin Restaurant? My treat, of course.
Count me in. I would never turn down Ling's cooking.
Me neither! Paimon's drooling already.
Sounds like a plan. Hope your meeting goes well, Hu Tao. Don't worry about me. Get yourselves to the fair. I'll join you as soon as I can. Okay. Leeway celebrates and 8 adepts face a hidden... Was that adepts or adeptus? Adepts face a hidden calamity? Okay. VAM. I'm trying to provide nice voice acting for this. I think Zhonglin might be the only one who has voice acting. I don't quite know. But I know I'm a few days behind on this. I usually get this out a little bit earlier, but my computer's in the shop. My usual computer. But I think I've heard a lot of people say that Zhonglin is one of the only characters that has voice acting. Yeah. Oh, there's the new character. I can't remember your name. It's Lan something. This is the custom gift envelope stall. You can pick your preferred design, leave a custom message, and hand them out to friends and family. If you're interested, Madam Lan Yan, please take a look.
I take it these coins go inside the envelope?
Oh, she's pretty.
They look a little different from regular Mora.
She's really pretty. That's right, they're special edition fortune coins issued by the coinage office. There are 12 designs in total, each engraved with motifs from the Guyan signals that represent different blessings. Take this one, for example. The design is...
The sign of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners, hoping for peace and prosperity. Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhong.
I love her voice. It's so cute. None taken, Madam Lan. Really, it's my honor to meet a member of the historic Lan lineage. Your ancestors hail from the 12 tribes of Chenyun Val, and were renowned for their proficiency in the mystical arts.
You flatter me, Lady Yuhong. My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
There's no need to be humble. Your knowledge of the Guyan sigils is very impressive, a rare find in Liyue Harbor of today. True heir or not, you do your ancestors proud, and give your level of... I can't say this word. It's in Honkai Star Rail, and I had trouble with it. Oh my god. Erudition in this era. I may find myself requesting your help in the future.
Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhong. Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon, and Zhengling too. I was just thinking about you this morning. Wondering if I get to see you during the festival. I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. Oh, don't even go there. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has so much to do this lantern, right? Oh, before I forget, everyone, this is Miss Lanyan, a master craftswoman from the Chenyun Val Artisans Association. Kindly agreed to help the Ministry of Civil Affairs with this year's street fair. In a short time, you'll get to see her work.
Wow, nice to meet you, Madam Lan.
Madam Lan, allow me to introduce...
The Traveler, her buddy Paimon, and Xiangling.
She already knows
Hello.
us. It seems you're getting carried away again, Madam Lan.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I? Oh. It's just quite exciting. Meeting these 3 people I've heard so much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance. I think you mean 2 people, right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite.
Suki, you got like the stove god. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Xiangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madam Lan. Nice to meet a master craftswoman.
Please, call me Lanyan. And I'm no master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
I'm sure anyone who's seen your work would disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you all like to see it. Why don't you come with me and I'll show you? Yeah, what kind of craftsmanship does she do? I'm invested. I like crafty stuff. Wanna see what she does? Yeah, I like her design. I've seen a lot of people talk about how she's power crept Zhongli because of her C2 with the shield, so I'm interested in her. Here it is. This is a game for the street fair where you duel with Rattan figures. It's called Immortal Immortal Kombat. Okay. Okay, I see you, Mortal Kombat wannabe. There are 8 Rattan figures in total, and thanks to some ingenious design work, they can move around on their own. Madame Land took inspiration from the legend of 8 adepts. Astonishing, isn't it? I want to say Adeptus there, because the Adeptus in the game, but apparently it's not.
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
See, that's what I was thinking. They're not actually Adepti, but 8 legendary people said to have Adeptus-like abilities, which earned them the title of the 8 Adepti, or Adepts. Okay, that's so hard to say because I'm so used to saying Adeptus.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
They were only around for a short time, and it was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, so their stories aren't nearly as well known as those of actual Adepti. Also, did you notice this year's Zhao lanterns when you arrived in the harbor?
Shaped like a huge tree, right?
Yes, it is said that during the Archon War period, there was a divine mountain in Liyue with a giant tree on its summit, a tree who was also named Tao Do.
Oh, I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du. So Tao Du is the giant tree?
And this tree was also a god? Correct. Back then, people thought that behind Taldu was the realm of the dead, but if you committed grave sins in life, your soul would be unable to pass beyond that tree and into the afterlife.
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taudu when you die." It's very insulting though, so don't go around repeating it.
When the Archon War arrived, Taldu was dragged into the fighting, disturbing the realm of the dead. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and death began to encroach on the realm of the living.
Oh no! And then what?
Not gonna lie, sounds pretty interesting.
That's where the sanctification of Taudu comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis, and laid down a great magic array to purify Taudu.
Exactly. After that, Taldu's remains sank into Liyue's ley lines and became a border, separating the land of Liyue from the living and the dead.
Wait! The border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Yeah. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guixiang one, a Lianshan one, and...
Right, the 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Taodu. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
Does she have this bad habit of interrupting people? I know one of the hermits was Wind Reader, said to be the founder of the ancient art of Kunmin divination. If I'm not mistaken, he hailed from the 12 tribes of Qinyun Val. His descendants became the Lan clan and kept the art of Kunmin. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing anything. Please feel free to correct me, by the way. Divination alive. Madam Lan, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim, although my personal knowledge of Cheeman divination is very patchy.
Eamon. The second hermit story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the art of fishing with a rod and line and became to people known as the Yunlai angler. You've heard of the Yunlai swordsmanship, which is the style I trained in, Both the style and its ancient variant have their origins in the Yunlai angler's rod-wielding technique.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the third hermit?
That would be the Wu Wang kid, also known as Old Man Wu Wang. The story goes that he always presented himself in a child form. As a hermit, his expertise lay with Yu Hung signals, which he used to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from the encroaching presence of death. The Wangshan funeral parlor should be acquainted with his story, since their founders are said to have studied under the Wu Wang kid. They were just ordinary people like you and me, but when faced with mounting disasters, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death. Fortunately, they were aided by their knowledge of the secret art, which the funeral parlor still practices to this day.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
I heard from Hu Tao that she has a flaming staff handed down by her forebears. Apparently it has special powers used for cleansing rituals. But it could just be another one of her tall tales. Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
One was Sage Hu, a master of gore crafts, and the other was Sage Jian, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives on these two. All we know is that they practice the secret of Lanshan, earning them the title of the two sages of Lianshan.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
Hu Tao. Hi Enlius, how are you? As for the three beasts, they retreated to Mount Taldu, hence the three beasts of Taldu. As their title suggests, those three were not humans.
So, what were they? Monsters or something?
They were Ganyu. They were Ganyu?
Huh? All three of them?
My Pookie's here. My Pookie. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Look at her. I'm gonna start fangirling. Okay, I'll shut up now. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Oh, right. Ganyu's here. Okay.
Happy Lantern Rite, Ganyu. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Of course not.
What is it? Ningguan's back? Yes, the others have arrived too. Got it. Thanks. My apologies, everyone, but I've gotta go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to.
Aw, what? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work.
Well, I mean, it's a festival, Paimon. What do you expect? You know what it's like. The festival season's upon us, so all systems go at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, we should focus on enjoying everything that the street fair has to offer, and if you find anything is not to your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. My Pookies, no! My favorite characters come back! 1 second, Ganyu. What is it? Don't forget to take breaks. Look after yourself.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being. Well, what other option does she have? It's not like she can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
Yes, you can. Thanks for your concern. We'll be sure to take care, and I hope you do the same. Bye, Pookies. I have you on my wall. Love you. Mwah.
I actually have something I need to do as well. So I should get to the Wangshang funeral parlor.
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with?
Oh.
If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Does Ganyu hate Hu Tao? I honestly don't know the lore, if she does or not. But I don't think so.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Perfect! Hu Tao should have joined us here by now. I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor? Okay, let's go!
Funeral parlor, funeral parlor. Parlor. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, Hutao! Oh my god. Okay, so this is like the mini games. Yeah, I think these are like the mini games. We won't do those right now, of course. We gotta get to that story. Can I climb up that? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna climb. I don't even care. Mika! Hell no, I'm not talking to Mika. You got me messed up. You think I'm gonna stop to go talk to Mika? Hey, what is this? Oh. Oh. Oh, there's toys. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess that doesn't do anything if you hit it more than once. I tried, so it's okay. Earlier, just outside the funeral parlor. So in other words, further on, you'd like to go on without the drums?
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about the paper effigies for burning? We can do mansions, chariots, boats, or sedan chairs.
Sure, but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
In that case, how about an effigy of a silk gown? Something to please the family, but not too over the top. Does that sound alright?
It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who.
Great. And will you be providing your own cinerary casket? You see, guys, lore. I was gonna go to school to become a mortician, but I didn't, so I don't know the terms. I apologize.
Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yulong Wharf.
Gloomwood is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, and insect resistant. Now, what about the mourning tint and the procession? Did the family say what style they want? We can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend foregoing them entirely. You don't want the public speculating about why the Feiyun Commerce Guild couldn't seem to afford a proper funeral.
It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshang Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area.
Very well, then my suggestion for the tent would be sloped roofs. Not with a rigged spine, 2 of them curved at the top, 63 seats, no more, no less, and all with fresh silk covers. But not just any silk, they should be decorated with the Feiyun symbols. As the front, we want a moongate, a grand armchair, and bamboo railings. Sufficiently grand but tasteful and measured. Would this be suitable? Butler on?
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color.
Can be arranged. How about the procession?
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same.
And the carriage?
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
Any ceremonial weaponry and such?
Yes, 2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners, 4 items per set.
Okay, for the gold weaponry, a 4-piece would get the mace, battle axe, stirrup, this. So 2 each of those, and then we could do 2 clear passage banners, plus 2 each of the flying tiger, flying carp, flying turtle banners.
That will do nicely.
Alright, last thing, how about the hanging banner in the portrait pavilion?
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do 1 incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room, and we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
You want that embroidered?
Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow. But it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
Well, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is large and a prosperous family with 4 generations living under one roof. As the founder of this family, his lordship could not be more blessed. Added to that, he has reached a ripe old age, lived a virtuous life, and is spending his final days in peace and All in all, he's lived a very complete life. In which case, I'd recommend embroidering a bats of longevity motif and cranes and deer of youth motif. Pass on his good fortune to the next generation.
Excellent! I must say, Director Who, you really understand your clients.
Of course, think nothing of it. Miss Bai Wen.
Greetings, Director Who. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Eugene Terrace.
Wow, that was quick. Alright, I'll head over in 2 ticks. Butler An, my sincerest apologies, but I'm afraid I'll have another meeting to go to.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Barry, can I leave you to follow up on the Fayun funeral arrangements?
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
So it seems, the Fayun
The
Commerce
Who
Guild
family is
head-
truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
So, someone a part of, the one I don't like. The blue hair. That looks horrible. What is his name? God, I can't remember.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Oh, she just left.
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh, any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. Paimon thought Hu Tao would be done with work by now. I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? Paimon is getting a little hungry.
Someone's always hungry.
But shouldn't we wait for Hu Tao?
Yeah, I guess.
It sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back. Okay, sounds good. Madam Lan, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us. Madam Lan?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let her...
Sure.
Oops.
Take care, everyone.
What?
Butler Ann?
Got a problem?
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale.
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure.
Maybe you shouldn't be snooping on people.
There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly.
Bruh.
The whole thing seems very
Are you
sinister.
trying to paint her out to be like a bad guy or something?
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition? Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Men magic in Chenyu Vale. Pendhead fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
The last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but with his lordship bedridden and Master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think. Sorry, look at me rambling
Yeah,
away.
you are rambling.
I'm sure I'm just being
Yeah,
paranoid.
you are. You're paranoid.
Please forget I said anything and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else.
I'm gonna tell everybody.
Don't worry, Butler Anne. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality
Hey,
is paramount.
he's not my client, okay? He's not my client, so I can tell people. I can tell juicy gossip. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about him. I'm gonna expose him, start some YouTube drama. Hey, I see you trying to cook up conspiracies. I see how it is. Okay, to the restaurant.
Come on.
Let's see. I really want this new Hu Tao outfit, but I don't want to spend the money for it. That's a lot of money. I don't even have Hu Tao. Oh my
Dad, I
god.
brought some friends over. I'm cooking today.
Where's he at?
Dad?
Got Pookie gone.
Over here, Xiangling.
What you doing over there?
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying R's place.
Oh.
Let's go say hi.
I don't want to go see her. She creeps me out. Your problem.
Huh? Timaeus?
Hey!
What's wrong with him?
Oh yeah, weren't they in like a relationship or something?
That scent. Ah, this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
If you're sure, I'm very grateful for the help.
Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume.
I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chen Yu Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lanyen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
Dang, I feel like this quest is just like, hey, let's go see literally every NPC and character in Liyue. Which, to be fair, that's kind of what these quests do entail. Because you're kind of like going back and like revisiting old friends. Meanwhile, you bring Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy where Baiju takes him to the back room for examination. You're surprised to see two other familiar faces there. I'm assuming Chi-Chi. Maybe Yao Yao? Oh, no. Huh. You, Xingqiu. That's who I was trying to remember your name. Been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite? Happy Lantern Rite, Xingqiu and Chongyun. Thank you. Here's hoping it will be.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
No, not me. Xingqiu. It's alright. These are dear friends. The truth needed to be hidden from him. So, like, I'm assuming that the person who is on their deathbed is, like, the head of his clan. Great-grandfather, yeah. It's my great-grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed, and now he's slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
It's not looking too good. We've had several doctors come and see him, but none of them could know what was wrong. And all left without writing a prescription.
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Well, he is over 100 years old now. It's just we're struggling to come to terms with it. Our butler came here to see me a few days ago, insisting that great-grandfather has been cursed. He urged me to get an exorcist involved. So, I went to take a look, and inside his lordship's room, there were definitely a strange chill in the room, or in the air, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. What is it? Well, this is just a theory, but I think that it's fine. I can say it's threater of death, a sign that death is near.
Oh no. Xingqiu, this must be so hard for you.
Hey, like Hu Tao said, that man lived a good life. He's got a lot of descendants. He's great. It's time. Let him go. Thank you. I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfather are the hardest hit by it. but we're prepared as we can be under this circumstance. I believe my brothers are already contacted our parlor, and I'm here to see if Dr. Baiju can help. My father and grandfather are at home fasting and praying. Baiju.
Feeling any better?
Oh, you don't even have a voice acted line, dude. Much better. I feel fit as a twiddle. I'm sure this is because I forgot to eat breakfast.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
It's nothing serious, probably just exhaustion from the long journey, then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Ginger says that you've helped bring me here. Thank you so much. Don't mention it.
Eeying, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
Or I'm glad this woman finally got herself a relationship, because she was so sussy in that leeway quest. Like, oh my god. Chilled out. Dr. Baiju.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
Ooh. What do you mean? Baiju wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Timaeus' situation is exceptionally strange, but strikingly similar to his lordship's condition. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather?
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
What? Really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
That's weird. Not only does it mystify Baiju, but I've never witnessed such a malady? I'm sure that's not milady like Cat Noir. Milady. I don't know. Unless, of course, it was so long ago that I have since forgotten. Timaeus is in the prime of his life, so a little exhaustion is nothing dangerous, but his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible. So something is... What the heck is this word? Yeah, cutting years off of his life?
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase! That sounds horrible!
It is what it is, Paimon. Baiju even tried using the secret art on Timaeus earlier, but it was useless. This is a most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
Village, you mean? Yes, we visit there every year during Lantern Rite to run a clinic. But this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in Chingse village not too long ago. Father went with him. Just as he suspected. What is it? I've heard the rumors about a god's remains in Chingse. Is that what's causing this? God's remains? Which one? Well, firstly, I read about this in a book I bought from the street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden palace in the Chinsei Mountains range called the Hidden Palace of the Zhou Formula. It's enchanted with the 7 and 8 gates method, which is suppress countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being the god known as Tao Do.
Wait, so Tao Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Do I get to fight a god?
Not
No,
to
I like
steal
that.
anyone's thunder, But while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
Huh. That's right, the slightest trace of god remains, and Baiju and I would certainly have sensed them.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Baiju.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of yourself too, Baiju.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
Hey, Orochimaru. I believe in you. Paimon, Traveler, it was good to see you, but now I must return home and relay Dr. Baiju's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Very well. Xingqiu? Bye, everyone, and don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been as close with my grandfather as my father and grandfather, given his age. He already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
Paimon's a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been a long time since we last met.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, recently a phrase that Hu Tao always says has been on my mind a lot. Live in life, die in death. She must be exceptionally busy these days, as I've hardly seen her at all. So, how about we go for a meal together in a few days' time, when everything's calmed down? Sounds great. I'm free whenever. Then it's decided. See you in a few days.
Even though Baiju ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Do business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lanyan seems quite knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Shenling's waiting on us too.
Hey, we can do that. Return to the scent of spurning. The heck is that? Oh, is that that's the name of Yingar's place? Because I was like, I have never heard of that before. I guess that makes sense. I don't go to this place often. She used to be a little bit of a creep, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, a little bit of a creepy NPC. Hey guys, how we doing? Where my girl at? Did she leave?
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. Well, that's gonna be an understatement. I doubt you carried me all the way to the Boo Boo Pharmacy by one finger. Honorary Knight, I can't help you. I can't thank you enough. Please, let us give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest, doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
By the way, where did Lanyan go?
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
Well, duh. I don't know what that means. Yingar, I'd like 3. Oh, what's this? Is Cintas Ring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
Perish the thought. Hi, see? Miss Temporary New Management, can I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct. So you probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden in a corner at the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Not at all. One moment.
Give me that perfume.
Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Oh, a lady of culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait, I see it now. You're from the land lineage of Chen Yuval, aren't you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Look at your outfit. Your hairpiece. It's the Jane Plume Silver Ring, one of the 3 immortals of Tao Do. Am I right or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Oh, you don't know the Tu Tao? We were literally going to go see her. Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I'll have to say goodbye for now. I hope we meet again soon, Miss Temporary New Management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
I guess she hasn't actually seen Hu Tao.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Yengar. I was procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement provided a magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Who?
The question mark.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yengar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform. With the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
I see Zhongling over there.
Shoot! I was face to face with her. And I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yengar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Why is she leaving these dolls everywhere?
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
Okay, do that. Okay. Oh, hey, Eula, what are you doing here? I'm gonna talk to her real quick.
This should be enough.
Eula, this gift envelope is for you. What? What? Huh? What? What?
This is for me?
Huh?
Thank you. This is the first time I've received something like this. I didn't expect to run into you here. Amber and I just split up to go shopping. We're bringing back gifts for everyone at the Knights of Favonius.
What'd you get?
Some small trinkets and toys. Oh, and some tea for Jean. It's from Chaoying Village. I heard that tea also has an energizing effect, so I thought it might be a nice change of pace for her. Still, the brewing process for this kind of tea is pretty complicated. The vendor had to spend a lot of time explaining it to me. Thankfully, I already knew a bit about tea etiquette, so I caught on relatively quick. Here, this tea cake is for you. It's from Chaoying Village. Amber really liked it, so I decided to buy some. We're going to check out the Mingxiao lantern later. Maybe we'll ask someone to take a picture for us. I would do it myself, but unfortunately, neither of us brought a camera.
So I'm assuming there's just gonna be characters that we know all over the place, because I was like, what the heck is she doing here? Let's see if we see anyone else while we walk around. Interesting. So does that mean Amber is somewhere as well? The Knights of Favonius be slacking. Hey, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta remember where the funeral parlor is. So I'm assuming that maybe Lan Yan has something that she wants with Hu Tao, because she's like, oh, I didn't know that was her. Let me go get her. So what does the sigil have to do with the doll?
Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hu Tao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hu Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
Ah, so you're saying Hu Tao's dealing with a private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning, but recently she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hu Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhang Li.
Hey,
He's closer to her than I am.
Grandpa.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera.
Hey.
If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Is it Yujin?
Oh yeah, Paimon here singing!
Please say it's Yujin.
Seems like Zhang Li is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi!
Grandpa's gotta take it easy, okay? Okay, you hear... Bro's gotta take it easy. I'm gonna smack this since I saw it. Boink. Oh hey, did I see something else? I don't know what those are. I think they're firework cannons. I don't know. Let's go see Grandpa. Grandpa! Grandpa Zhangli! I was hoping we'd see her. That's my Pookie. Oh, I have to speak for Grandpa. Dang, okay. Remarkable, Miss Yoon. You have breathed fresh life into an old classic and, I dare say, surpassed the original. Flatter me, Mr. Zhangli. I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You were as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhangli! Hey, Yunjin! How's it going?
Wow, Traveler and Paimon, what a lovely surprise. It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay, Tea Master Lu. These two are good friends of mine. If they'd like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Aw, thanks, Yunjin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Oh, of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhang Li, then. Oh? How might I be of assistance?
Okay,
How do I do a man
so
voice?
A friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hu Tao.
Rector is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh, great. Well, this is just fantastic.
Is it something important? The thing she left behind, I mean?
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Show the doll.
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
So you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life.
I'm suspicious about that.
And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
I don't believe Yan Lan would do something like that.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had her on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Yet. Madame Lan, being from Chengyu Val Association? Artisans Association, I always forget the artisans.
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
Bro, Rex Lapis was literally right in front of you. He's right here. The latter is certainly more compelling theory. Master Lu, who appeared to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to notice that Guyan sigil on this particular rattan figure.
Oh? Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This is the sigil of... oh no. Vaisravana, I'm so sorry for butchering this. One of the 4 main exorcism sigils, a most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. As a matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigils recently entered circulation in Liyue Harbor. I'm somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Mr. Lu.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
Yeah, I definitely don't think she's a bad guy. I guess the rattan figure they found in his lordship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas, Zhongli? The director's mind is a labyrinth I could not hope to comprehend. She probably has some more things to think about than the rest of us find.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She has never mentioned that. But as the director of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor, she has solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Liyue. I would be surprised, and even a little unsettled, if she were truly as carefree as she appears. I agree, I've known Hu Tao for a while now, and for all of her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does. As her friends, we should just be there for her when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
I think Mr. Zhongli just means that you should have more faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry so much about her.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
You two ought to be enjoying the festivities. The Lantern Rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. Oh, sigil. What's this? Oh, it's a coin, never mind. A fortune coin. It has recently become customary to give them as gifts, so in the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow! Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a Lantern Rite to remember.
Is this actual cash, though?
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
This is simply a curio I picked up from the street vendor, Master Lu. Almost certainly a replica. Replica. But I can introduce you to a vendor if you are interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Please, traveler, take this. May it bring you comfort when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin?
Bruh.
How is that supposed to work?
Ah, well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you. Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Aw. Very well. The walk... Oh, hey, wait a second. Whoa, my SIRI activated. Very well. That walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon. Yes, sir. Junjin, Pookie. By the way, I'll be performing the sanctification of Todu on the day of the Lantern Rite. That's the one I was just practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now, so I'd be honored if you could come and support me. I hope that we get to hear more of her singing. I love her opera.
Oh, that's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Du were.
Are we getting some lore now? Getting that lore? Oh, really? Well, for starters, the three Beasts of Tao Du are also known as the 3 Immortals of Tao Du. They were the lone butterfly of the Crimson Flame, the jade-plumed Silverwing, and the gold-eyed Celadon Mare, the 3 auspicious beasts, all with the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The lone butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow, and the Celadon Mare was a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying Tao Du, Silverwing and Wind Reader went wandering together, but the white horse returned into seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlit Bamboo Forest? The story mentions a white horse that roamed the Qingfei mountain range. A lot of people think that she was the golden-eyed Celadon Mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The lone butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one of 8 to sacrifice herself in this way. Even though the 8 had remarkable powers, purifying a god of Tao Du's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art called the 8 and 7 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the gates so that evil can't escape. The lone butterfly was in charge of the gate, and that was chosen to be that word, and so she disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to the legend, Old Man Wu Wang, another one of the 8 who looked up to her a lot, took her mantle and kept her legacy alive.
Interesting. Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly, that's what it feels like. Fate came into the play. After giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance meetings ensured that future generations continued using her methods to guard the border between life and death. So, although herself she disappeared from the world, her mission to protect the Leeway is still alive and well, thousands of years on. Anyway, that's basically the whole story of how the 8 adepts purified Tao Du.
Now we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long time, so I still have a bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much or you'll tire your voice out. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around. Hi, Zhangli. Oh, that's so cute. They wave to each other.
Hey guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever! Huh? Oh, Xiaoling, what are you doing here? Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will.
Hey, yo.
Here we are.
Chill.
I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation.
Girl, chill.
Drunken plums in snow. You must be starving, surely.
What?
Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling.
Wow.
Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous.
What do you mean snow?
Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry.
Hey.
You should ditch the traveler and hang
Hey.
with me from now on.
Hey.
You'll never go hungry again.
Xiangling, that's my emergency food. Excuse you? You have your own.
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
At least I've never charged you for a single meal. Enjoy watching her eat your whole business into oblivion.
Oh, come on! It's only one extra customer. I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side. Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
Hey, this is part 1, I think. Part 1. That was a long part 1. Okay. Next part. Wait 2 days later. Gotcha. Gotcha, I can do that. Boing, boing. Do, 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 do. It's not even started yet. So yeah, I really don't think that Lan Yan is a bad guy. I think maybe if anything, she's trying to purify stuff with the sigils on the dolls. But maybe that means that someone is using the dolls, you know, and maybe she just doesn't realize it. I don't think she's a bad guy. I don't think she's like, you know, put that on there. But she seems to want to talk to Hu Tao for some reason.
It's been 2 whole days. Surely Hu Tao must have finished her work by now. Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
I knew that. Nobody's here.
Hey there, it's us again.
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
Why don't we just go to Chinsei Village since they mentioned that so much? Like maybe that's where they are.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Is that normal?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
My god.
Okay, well in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Oh, hey Gumming. Oh, I love Gumming. Hey, I spy Traveler and Paimon. Man, how long has it been? Happy Lantern, right?
Oh, hey Gumming.
I love his design. His hair is so cool. Happy Lantern, right, Gumming?
So, what brings you here?
I gotta make a delivery to Chengyu Val. It works out nicely because my dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. So, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hold on. A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune telling or something? How could you know that?
No. We just ran into Singcho a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Ew, you scared me there for a second. I thought we'd spun a link. And the one job that we had specifically told not to be extremely hush-hush, but it sounds like you found out from another source, so we're all good. Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count and we'll be ready on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gumming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Singcho's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baishu part's new to me, but anyway, The master from the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that they just want to ship back some items back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst, so don't worry, there's still hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Before you run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu's already back home in Qingdao. He and his brother made a trip together. Something about checking if any repairs are needed at the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
Let's check in with Baiju.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Alright, well I'd better get moving. Next time, we're going for some dim sum. You're gonna make me hungry. I'm actually already hungry. Not gonna lie. Baiju.
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
The most curious coincidence. He was searching for you too.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Uh-oh. Has his lordship taken a turn for the worse?
No, his condition is stable for now.
Oh.
This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
I'm gonna be for real.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There's also a rule in Notebook that says, not finding herbs, okay. Getting home late, not okay. But now she's over a day late and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never, hence our concern that something has happened to her. So we posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
I got you, Pookie. Neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying that they found the place where Chi-Chi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where did you send her to go herb gathering?
Wuwang Hill, in the Qingsa mountain range.
Qingsa again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We can discuss that later. Right now, we should go.
Yep, finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
The funeral parlor has no master. I think Terrence calls for troops? What is... Are we being attacked or something? The heck? Okay. We finally get out of Leeway Harbor. And I kind of wanted to come here anyway because it seems that the brunt of the problem for this quest is coming from this area. So I'm assuming that maybe one of those adepts is doing something here. We'll have to see. Something about an unknown god as well. Maybe this was not the best teleporter to go to, but I feel like it is. I feel like, yeah. I mean, we just gotta walk a little bit.
There you are, eavesdropping.
Do I look like I'm eavesdropping? I'm having my own conversation and you're just interrupting me because you think everything is about you. Hey. I gotta be mean to the Fatui, okay? You know how they are. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Hey, lag spike? What the heck? Oh my god, please go away. Leave me alone. I didn't come here to fight. I came here to go see Chi-Chi. Somebody's gotta find the little zombie kid. And by find, I'm totally mean in the game and not finding her by pulling her. Because trust me, I do not want to find her by pulling her. I do not need more Chi-Chi in my account. I'm actually trying to go for Ganyu on the Remembrance banner right now because she's my favorite character in the game and I don't have her on this account and I want her. And I have no stamina. Yo, yeet, yo, chi. Okay, this is where, oh. What the hell was that? That looked like a dragon.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Chi-Chi's okay.
Oh, hey. And about the monsters, there's a doll, and they seem to have some sort of blue glow around them. Oh god, my computer might need to load some stuff in. 'Cause like I said, this is my laptop that I'm playing off of, because my actual PC is still in the shop.
Hey there!
Hey there.
Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here?
Probably, and likely with Hu Tao.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting!
I don't think so.
The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wuwang Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too!
Then what happened to Chi-Chi? Hi, Fire Force, how are you?
One second, Oh, okay. Here, Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
A perfectly logical argument, but somehow still not very credible.
Alright then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
Okay. Oh, this place is spooky.
Huh? What was that sound?
Sounded like the wind.
Ghost incoming!
A ghost? Oh, it's Yelan. Hold up, it's me. I know you.
Yelan? What are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kinda was, just not by ghosts apparently.
That's right, I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers, but it looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead.
But we have to find Chi-Chi! She went missing around here and she could be in danger!
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurer Guild filled me in already. I found a herb gathering basket partway up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues, and that's how I know that this immediate area is safe. Beyond this point, I can't be sure. So you're here to look for Chi-Chi as well. No, I'm investigating the unknown disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Shinsei Village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
Baiju noticed that too! He's convinced that something's up in Chingsa Village.
Actually, we discovered the source of the problem isn't Shinsei Village itself, but where we are now, Wuwang Hill. But the village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they borne the brunt of it.
Huh. The plot thickens.
I bet Hu Tao and Lan Yan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak to Ningguan.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you think I would let you walk away?
What are you gonna do?
I'm kidding. Ningguan is well aware of the situation with Director Hu, and everything I've seen suggests that Lan Yan and Chi-Chi have ended up in the same place as her. Come on, Ningguan will explain everything. Okay, this makes me feel like, maybe they got trapped in like a domain or something. They were talking about the gates, so maybe in like a spiritual realm. Where is... Hey, wait. I was about to fly all the way over. I'm assuming... Oh, okay, she's at the Terrace. I was gonna say maybe she was at the J Chamber, but it's not. So, I'm really thinking that maybe this is gonna be like another domain thing, where maybe they got trapped inside of a domain and they can't get out. It has been 2 days since we've seen all 3 of them. That's just my theory. My Genshin theory. I really wish that the characters would wear their Lantern Rite clothes from like years past, because Ningguang's dress and Yukichi's dress, they're so pretty. In the past, I would have said no way. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew that they won't get to go home for the festival this year. That goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. Ah, you sure have a way with words. Alright, fine, it's a yes. The Gate of Fright. Guyan Stone Forest? Yeah, I'll handle it. I knew I could count on the great Captain Beto to answer the call of duty. Save the complaints, just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so they'll be expecting 5 times their usual rate. Ah, the deal is sealed, and then the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now, so what about your share? How much will that rob me of? Oh please, firstly, no one can rob the team. Not even me, and secondly, keep my share. It's my gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin. Do you have to flirt in front of me like this? Like, come on, girls. Save me a trip to the market, alright? Haha. Hey, you're gonna leave while I'm just getting up here, Beto? Okay, it's been so long. Oh hey, Traveler and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beto!
Ah, little Paimon, that bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you.
What?
Sorry, I gotta dash. See you around, folks. Back-breaking work? Paimon don't work. I do all the work. Oh, yeah. Happy Lantern Rite. So it looks like maybe they're preparing for another fight. Like, with that monster. Remember Osial's wife? Yelan clearly knows me well. She's brought you two here without me needing to say a word. Beto said you were conscripting us? Beto never passes on an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong though, is she? The Traveler and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes them the perfect candidates.
Been where? Where's there?
Is it the place that we went to? Okay, it's either the place that we went to with Hu Tao and her story quest, maybe? Or like maybe something to do with like the Shenhe quest? I can't remember. Now you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hu Tao, Miss Chi-Chi, and Miss Lan Yan are currently stranded inside the border.
Border? The border? That border?
Yeah, that border. The border between life and death. Stop flirting in front of others, it hurts, honestly.
Whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
Come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough, good job.
How are you so sure they're at the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail, but let me give you a brief on the background of the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of Qingse. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated, and sure enough, found an ominous presence on Wuwang Hill. Then, 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yelan to investigate further. Director Hu's last known location was Wuwang Hill. Same goes for Chi-Chi and Lan Yan. I'm about 90% sure that all 3 of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? Your prior experience exploring that realm makes you the best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
Guessing Ningguang already thought of that. You can ask assistance from the Conqueror of Demons, of course, Xiao, at Wangshun Inn. He will show you the way.
Oh, Xiao, of course!
Yelan was preparing to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture, so naturally he has been briefed on the situation. Understood. We'll head out right away. The rescue mission is the utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. Consider it done. And I'll wait here for the good news. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. Don't go putting your feet up just yet, Yelan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? The gate array. We've now found the location of the gates of life, concealment, fright, and injury. Is that right? Ching and Ganyu are handling the gates of life and concealment, and Captain Beidou has agreed to take on the Crux fleet to guard the gate of fright. That leaves the gate of injury. I've racked my brains, and other than Conqueror of Demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable for this than you. Oh, I see. It's the chasm. That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, we're working to calculate their positions based on what we know of their arrays so far. It shouldn't take long now. Last I saw Director Hu, she said that it was worst come to worst. Activating the 7 and 8 gates array may be our only option. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know much about this magic array, but it doesn't involve obfuscating one of the people involved. But yeah, someone would have to sacrifice themselves. That's what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. I mean, it's kind of important, but I understand not wanting to dwell on, someone having to literally sacrifice themselves. I mean, we could just get a random NPC. I wouldn't feel too bad about having to sacrifice a random NPC. I know that sounds horrible, but it is what it is. Okay, Conqueror of Demons, Xiao. It's been a long time since I've actually seen Xiao in anything. This is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but he hasn't been in any like promotional things in a while.
Xiao, you're already here!
It's you two. Where's Yelan? There's been a change of plan. You have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
We'll be fine! Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
The border between life and death is a treacherous place at the best of times, and the recent disturbances will only make it more so. You'll face great peril at every step of the way. There are people stranded there. We must get them back.
Exactly! Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go and tell them to send Yelan instead.
What? Are we not good enough?
I would feel more comfortable sending Yelan. He is privy to secret art practiced by her clan. Plus, she has extensive experience in battle if anything were to happen to Traveler.
Oh, so you're just worried for her safety.
Hey.
Wait, but she has extensive experience in battle too!
I'm blushing. Oh my gosh, ow.
Come on, think of something!
We promised Zhongli we would go.
Huh? What do you... Oh, yeah, so, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it, see?
They're like, your dad said, we can go in.
He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
I'm on your lying is so ass. Your attempt to mislead me are futile. The coin is clearly a counterfeit. It only carries the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his power.
Oh, drat! Zhongli swindled us!
What's worrying you, Zhao? I fear the bad karma I carry would only disturb the border further, so while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still.
I'm not the one you should worry about.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Dare to trust us. Very well then, hold tight. Where are we going? Y'all, where are we going? Wuwang Hill? Okay.
Ooh, that was fast.
The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No, balancing the forces of life and death have always been the Wanshang Funeral Parlor's domain. I'm not familiar with their craft. But since the border has been disrupted, better is leaking out. Simply need to find what the leak is. That'll be your entrance. Evil conquer!
That
so
was
emo.
amazing! So you can see Fetter?
With my adeptus perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Fetter or not, we shall soon see enough. Let's go. I'm trying to give you the angsty, emo, gruffy voice, but I have high-pitched girl voice. What the heck you want me to do? Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Monsters!
Hey! I actually don't know how to play with Xiao. I've never got a Xiao before. Yeah, he's... Hey, where you going? This way? Or am I going the wrong way? Hey, why do you jump so high? This right here?
Useless!
Hey, hello? God, that lag spike. This is the place.
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
I said earlier, this is as far as I can accompany you, or I risk doing more harm than good. You'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, you'll be okay. Lean your head in for a second. Hey, yo? Oh. What is this, the Sasuke thing? Bro said, lick.
Huh? What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do? I placed a witness sigil on your forehead so you can share my powers of perception. Now you'll be able to see the feather. There's no knowing what things are like in there, and hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name. I will open a passage and pull you out.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
No. Be extremely careful. You care so much about me, Xiao. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I figured we were gonna have to do a domain at some point. I think my team's okay. I need a better healer than Bennett, but I just don't have any right now. Like, I would love to get Kokumi or Jean. Then I would be happy. Then I would be extremely happy with my team. But I would definitely probably substitute Raiden for Ganyu. Not gonna lie, I don't love Raiden.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
By the way, I think this is... You have to do Hu Tao's story quest to get to this. We have not done this on this account. No. Hey!
Teamwork history! Coming at ya! Torn to oblivion!
Hey. Oh, treasure chest.
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
I don't remember. Where? You wanna give me some hints? Am I going the right direction? Oh, I guess I can do this. Yeah, okay, I'm supposed to go this way. Kinda like elemental sight, I guess.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet? Also, it's kinda hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
There's something up with this tree. And it's on this side. Oh, it's going this way now. Okay, I see. Oh, hey, hilly trolls. How you doing?
Watch out!
Oh, I can't go that way, huh? Oh, attack the node. It did.
Hey, that's one of Madame Wan's rattan figures!
Oh.
It just ran away! Let's go after it!
Okay. Walking on clouds. Which way did it go? Oh, it's telling me to go this way though. Oh, it's here. I didn't see it. Catch. Bruh. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. Come here, I'ma get you. I'ma get you. What? I just go into
The rattan figure is covered in feather. How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more.
Huh. Where are you telling me to go? This way? Am I supposed to be looking for those? There's something pointing this way. This.
Hey there!
Right. I just sat there and attacked it. Oh, hey, I saw you. Hey, where do you think you're going? Hey, I'm gonna get you. Come here, I'm gonna get you. What are you doing? So I guess we have to light these
Madame
up.
Lan leave her rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Yeah, I see ya. Okay. So basically we just gotta get all these like little dolls. Get over here. Hey, I'm stuck. Hey, where did it go? Hey, come here. Where'd you go? Hey, come here. Hey, where you going? Hey, chill. Yeah, you better U-turn. Get in that lamp. Bruh, get in that lamp. Find the 3 people who are trapped, okay? I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying. Uh-oh. What's happening? Hey, where am I going? What the heck? Where am I at?
Ah! What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually looks like?
Oh,
Get
wait,
ready to
actually-
jump again!
Oh. I see a chest. I like chest. I need primo gems for Ganyu. Gimme. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. So this is it not looking pretty. I'm sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You already absorbed too much feather. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
You know how you can fix this problem? Take the zombie, slap it across the face, that'll wake her up. I gotcha. Like, let me try it out. 'Cause I'm tired of her coming home when I'm just trying to pull for a character, okay? Whole world asleep, Chi-Chi awake. That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exit. Want to close my eyes and...
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
A dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi, let me help you with that. Now listen closely. This is how your dream is going to go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun, Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs. Finds a temple on the hill and goes to seek the Tao. Temple on the hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise! Her name's Hu Tao. Tao? She grabs young Chi-Chi with both hands, buries her deep underground. By Rex Lapis, she'll never be found. No, don't bury me. Help! Not so sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake with fright. Oh, what's up?
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters.
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
You mean us? Are we the illusion?
Hotel, Madame Lan, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you!
What the? Oh, so it's you guys. Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, you frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
So she can make illusions. Let me guess, the Tink One sent you. I knew she'd act if I missed our meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here. Time to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times. But it would always close before we can get to it.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Zhao. You found them? Oh, Conqueror of Demons is coming? Why, thank you. No need. I'll open the passage now. Monsters.
Trap! They must have sensed the new way out.
Let's get them. It's their funeral, courtesy of Director Hu. This will take me a minute or so.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off!
I'll help too. Please don't. Can I play as Hu Tao? Oh yeah!
Fire pants on fire!
Oh, and Lanya.
Dancing in the wind.
Oh shoot! I don't have my team. I only have these guys.
Wheel of life.
Dang.
Faster? Okay,
Where
faster.
you at? Dang. They're so under leveled compared to my characters. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Just the truth. Get over here.
Opening box of
Get 'em,
adept tricks. Up and away!
Get him, Chi-Chi. Let's see. Let's get these guys over here.
Swift as the swope. Go!
Boink.
Time to go!
Yeah.
Closing in!
I like Lanyan. I like her playstyle. It's pretty fun.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, you good? You good, Mr. Game? Not the lag spike when it changes scenes. I guess it'd be that way. It'd be that way. Let me on. Let me on. Oh wow. Mr. Genshin. I want to get out. I want to break free.
You see, Xiao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir. But are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? We're alright, but Chi-Chi absorbed a little bit too much feather. Start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs, then saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much feather, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Girly Pop, she did. She did as hell. She's a zombie. Chi-Chi's condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it's still a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done. You should return to Eugene Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
I highly doubt it.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
I have a bad feeling that when we get back to this terrace, that there's gonna be like some enemies or something to fight. Because it did say in the title, fight, or yeah, like fight for the terrace or something. Like, I think they're planning for like something bad to happen. I feel like that's a theme with Leeway, is they're always being attacked by monsters or something. I don't know why. I just always get that vibe. Maybe it's because the main story quest with Osile, and then the wife of Osile, and the Shinha Damsel of Destruction quest. Like, a monster's always trying to tear up Leeway City, and I don't know why. Like, they're just jealous because it's so nice here. Genuinely, it is one of my favorite towns in the game. Oh no, don't die. Navia, no. Navia! This map.
Ningguang! Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Okay, this must be where they found all those gates at then. Impressive work. You're even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Eugene Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought she'd be hopping around like a slime. If I can't trust you, then I certainly don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Tianguan. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, let alone by a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apology necessary, Director Who. It was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that. Even I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know too, how dangerous is the situation we face, and how does it compare to the previous cases? Way worse. Like, way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of any natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while, sometimes every few centuries, sometimes every other decade or so, and of course that is the responsibility of the Wanshan Funeral Parlor. In the past, though, the worst we got was a small leak of feather. The worst it got was a small leak. It was a small feather leak. That's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns away, no problem. But this time it's different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what might be the cause? No, not so far. Maybe it's the abyss. I doubt it. I haven't found any any traces of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right?
Hey,
It did feel kind of similar,
I'm not there
but
yet.
not exactly the same.
Not on this account.
Is Leela's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Paimon, Traveler, you should not know this on this account. This is my, we're about to go into Fontaine account. Yes, I've heard a little bit about the crisis there, but as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is just a boundary between life and death. Yep, it's demarcation line? I don't know what that word is. Life on side, death on the other, so if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death, just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
It's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the feather won't do any good, because the issue of the border is itself. Lady Tianwen, any process on the 7 and 8 gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deduced the locations of 4 of the gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Oh, already? The Tianwen doesn't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
Yep. That's the one. You've seen the state of the border. I can't think of any better way to fix it other than a complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
No, not the whole border, just the part that's been giving us grief. That is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is the 7 and 8 gates method? 8 gates refer to the 8 key nods in the leeway ley lines: life, death, repose, concealment, ignition, terrain, fright, and injury. But they can be used to direct the ley line's energy.
And the 7?
That's the requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit path by using the ley line's power to officiate themselves.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
Thank you for finally someone in this game pronouncing this word. Obfuscate.
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
Now, don't worry. That's the traditional interpretation, but people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. Not as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing one part of it. If you ask me, as long as the array master can withstand a huge blast of feather, it'll be fine. Oh, do you have any proof to back up the statement, Director Who? My proof is that I know most about life and death out of everybody here, unless anyone wants to dispute that. No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as Ningguan has found the remaining 4 gates. Director Who? Something to add? No, there's something else I'd like to ask about, but it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? You believe that today's border crisis would have anything to do with the Wawu disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
I mean, that's the first I've really heard of it. But we obviously know that something happened there. So haunted.
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives. And all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
You. No, lady, I don't think these two events are related. Excellent. Then that puts my mind at ease. However, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the locations of the gates by then. Alright, well, I've still got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Lun Yan. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. I see you, Layla. I will drink. Just a second. Let me get over to the Adventurers Guild. Wherever that is, I'm turned around. And then I will drink. Honestly, I needed that. There's so much reading. Like, I'm trying my best to give everyone kind of a distinct voice, but it's kind of hard because I'm not a voice actor. And yeah, I'm not a voice actor. It's kind of hard, especially more for like trying to read as a guy.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter. Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah. Aren't the Lawns of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Qi divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Qi arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Windreader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy. But my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Qi he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Speak when I speak, Paimon.
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite a fright. Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it!
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
I have another question. What's the deal with this Rantan figure?
Wait, that's the the one I left at Miss Yingar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like. When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sent something similar around to Maus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring.
I knew she wasn't a
Then
bad guy.
I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Hu. She lit some incense and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Whew, what an ordeal. Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman art since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
Questions about the 7 and 8 gates method?
Wow! Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hutao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Hu for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes.
That's what I
Sure,
think.
she talks a lot and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan and is keeping it to herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yep. Hutao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
Do you know anything about what happened back then, Lanyan?
I just heard that there was a flood, but given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by 2 former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hutao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
I guess we should talk to Hutao ourselves.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
And that's her choice. All we can do is try.
Alright, let's go find her and take it from there.
Well then, that's interesting. We got some Hutao lore it seems. I think it'd be quicker if I just walked, actually. She must be over by the funeral parlor. So it seems like her father and grandfather also had to deal with this problem. So she must be trying to fix what they couldn't. There she.
Hotel!
Traveler Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're missing me already.
Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing you wouldn't believe it, but I'm not showing you. Why is a secret photo of me? What the heck? Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore, so keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Aww, her grandfather and father. Yeah, my dad and grandpa. Without this picture, I'd probably have forgotten what my dad looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Everything I know about my dad, I learned from grandpa. So what happened to it? There was a border incident on Wuwang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried to use the art of Homa to burn away the feather, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuwang Hill the way it is today?
Yep, his mistake didn't just cost him his own life. It took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Wuwang Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout, but it's not to say that he fully escaped. Unscathed, that's hard to say. He didn't make it to 60 before he passed. So your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
How could I not? It would be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything. He was a genius. He was and still is the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wangshan arts by the age of 8, but by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and incinerating feather all by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him. He messed up. Who else is there to blame if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
That's actually pretty smart, Paimon. That's the first smart thing you've said this whole episode. Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all of their belongings when they pass on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, only left his hat behind, but my dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
Yeah. No. All it shows is that he was unable to let go, and the fact that he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during that ritual. Too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we all live together. That's why he hesitated in the final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus, and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard it is letting go can be. We see it all the time, but as funeral directors, it's one thing we cannot allow ourselves to. My grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole basis of the Wangchang Funeral Parlor's existence. It feels so eerie right here without the music, just saying. Unfortunately, with my dad, the teachings went in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
I mean, to be fair, even if he is, like a funeral director, that doesn't mean that he shouldn't have the ability to live and the want to live. You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughters being outspoken, because the father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, daughter will never get the chance to be that careless or that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep trash talking about him all I want. And on the off chance that he overhears me, I'll hope he'll somehow take comfort from knowing that I never stopped just being myself, living my life. Anyway, so that's the brief history on Wulong Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Did you think I could hide it from you? No, we're better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, so I owe you big time. Answering your questions seems like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yep, in my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Try not to dwell on this stuff too much, okay? There's still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourself. Like you said yourself, remember? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you at Eugene Terrace in 2 days. This time, we're gonna turn death to ashes. There we go. There we go. Part 2 finished. On to part 3. I'm assuming we gotta wait 2 days. Yep. How did I know? Maybe I'll do this. I don't know if that'll count. It's kind of nighttime, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Yeah, I wonder what this next part's gonna be about. This should be like, you know, getting to like the final parts of it. I think there is a part 4, and that's the epilogue, so it shouldn't be too much.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
Yeah, I am definitely gonna do this and not climb up that rock wall because that's a little bit too much. Too much, game. Too much. I always just tend to come up to this mountain and jump down because it's genuinely the easiest thing to do. Is to glide. Just keep swimming. Also, my pretty leeway wings. They look so pretty with my Geo girly pop here. I mean, she's just pretty in general, but I mean, come on. These wings are also pretty nice on her.
Ha! Whoa, everyone's here already.
Friends. Hey Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation look? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the fetter in people's bodies will dissipate and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is, thanks to the Tianguan's efforts, we now have the locations of the 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight, we'll deploy the array and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral's parlor secret to incinerate the feather. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of feather will escape its grasp. It's gonna be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history. Okay, so what are the locations of the 8 gates? You needn't worry, they're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the locations for the first 2 days ago. Qing has already set out for the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf, and Ganyu is en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Okang. Beidou is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyang Stone Forest, and Yelan will tackle the Gate of Entry at the Chasm. As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th gate is at the gate. The 5th gate. I can't read. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain at Devo Marsh, and the Conqueror of Demons has plunged to defend. The 6th gate is of Repose in Chingsei Village. This one has been claimed by the Boo Boo Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the Gate of why did you give me the one that I can't read? Location here in Liyue Harbor. Yanlan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least, the Gate of Death at Wulong Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Sorry, got here too late. Let me take the Gate of Death. You're trying to steal my job now? Nuh-uh, hands off.
But the Gate of Death sounds so dangerous, and you only just got back from the border.
Just go with her. You're right, but yeah, got a hair in my mouth. You're right that it's most dangerous gate, which is exactly why it needs to be an expert on life and death like me. If you were to take the gate, go steal the Tianguans as well. I appreciate your eagerness to help, but as it happens, Yanlin and I do have a matter that we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Wait, so Director Who does need me for something? Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little bit longer. I haven't had much time to enjoy the Lantern Night, and this evening I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on the lanterns. So I want to use a little downtime I have so I can go out and hang out with some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least say I did Lantern Night this year. Fancy joining me for that? Absolutely. This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to, otherwise she would have set out for Wuwang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
It's okay, since time was tight, I already asked Ningguan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for their help. It should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility after all. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit in Liyue Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we? Demon, Arts, and the Rite of Homa, the Spirit... Wait, I didn't read it all. Wait, hey, I was still reading. And the spirits are calmed and life restored. Okay, that seems like a hopeful ending. That one NPC was so loud next to my ears. I don't know if it's so loud in the recording here, but like, good lord. Oh, maybe I should just teleport it. This is pretty far away. That Boo Boo Pharmacy. I think we're okay to walk. We're okay. Well, we're not even really walking, we're actually flying, but it is what it is. I thought they weren't here unless they're venturing out. Also, we haven't even seen Shenhe. I really hope to see her. Tao, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
You're just about to set out for Chinsei Village. Guess we got you at the right time then. We're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Of course, there's enough for everyone. Here, this one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baiju. In terms of peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would make things unnecessarily difficult for me. The sun symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so that you'll spare wow, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. Ah, I see, Director Who's hoping that you go out of business, Baiju. Tensheng, this one's for you. Let me see. Ooh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all the power and memories you possessed in your prime. That's very thoughtful of you, Director Who. I assume you also bought one for Chi-Chi? Or me? Yep, this peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places next time you go out herd gathering. That's just kind of mean. That's how she died in the first place. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baiju would be in a real pickle because he'd have no one to study the secrets of mortality from. And I'd be affected too, of course. If I can't bury you, I don't know where you are. Can't bury you if I don't know where you are. Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
Bruh, I'm not the biggest Chi-Chi fan, but y'all, take it easy on her. She was just a little kid when she died and became a zombie. I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Bad fetter. I don't like it. It can make people sick, and then Baiju has to heal them, and also make people die, and then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi, tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone, we won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who.
What's wrong, huh? Wait, what are you doing? Aw? What was that? Ah, so the secret art works even when there's no illness present? Why can't I read that? Seems like a sizable step forward for Baishu's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you.
Oh.
May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Hopefully not as a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Haha, alright, well said, okay. This time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hutao. They're arch enemies. Yunjin, okay. So, I actually did not know that they were arch enemies, but I guess I can see that. Because, once again, Baishu is trying to find the secret to immortality. And Hutao wants people to die, so, you know, she can bury them. Part of her, job. Hey. Oh, if I do that, I make little guys light up. Right? Yeah. Oh, it's a bit at hand. Do I hit this one? Nothing? Okay, that's just Bennett again. Anyway. Let's get up here. Oh, wait. Where is she? I thought she was up there. Okay, I guess she's down here at the stage. Oh, Yunjin, aka Miss Yoon, also aka Director Yoon. Huh, Hutao? What brings you here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon. Is this about the other day? I swear I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you'd gone. It's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend, assuming that's alright with you. Oh, yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep. Here, take a look. What are these? They are fortune coins engraved with the yardstick symbol, one for you and one for Xinyan. You're the very top performing artist in all of Liyue, and I wish you success beyond measure. You pass Xinyan's coin to her for me. I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hutao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I won't have time to make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else going on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Right? I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announce that they'll be reviving an ancient... Something about, like, lighting a flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Yunjin. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? Technically, but only a teeny tiny little bit. The Traveler will back me up on that. Yeah, Hutao's right. Oh, come on, Yunjin. I get that you won't take my word for it, but if you can't trust them, then who can you trust? I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Tao Du for you right now? How does that sound? So nice of you. But since you're offering, I'd rather have a certain other tune. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. You know, the one you sung it to me before.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The opera version of the little hilly tune. We made a bet and agreed that whoever lost had to sing the lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's particular operatic version of the little hilly tune. You guys seriously need to hear it. Aw, Yunjin, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that the Traveler's here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Yunjin. Just once for me. I really want to hear you sing it. Alright, I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it now. Why? Oh, don't play dumb, you know why. Hu Tao's a sassy little brat who always gets what she wants, because she's so adorable that no one has the heart to turn her down. La la la, life is grand. Unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing it, but please do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic hilly tune! Let's go!
This is just her silly hilly troll thing. Bravo, bravissimo. Well, what do you think? Glad I dragged you out now. It was a truly unique performance. I must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Yunjin. You're a star. We should head off now, as I still have one person to give a fortune coin to. No, wait. I'll be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not. Put that thought right out of your head. Alright, then whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again and I'll sing the sanctification of Tao Du. Let me rephrase, Hu Tao. Traveler, promise me you'll come and see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure, you got it.
Where should we go next?
Wami restaurant. I have a bad feeling that the reason Hu Tao was being kind of like a quote-unquote brat, like she said, is because she's trying to not seem suspicious, but I think she suspects something bad might happen to her. Oh, is this her new outfit, Zhengling's outfit? Yo! Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's got like a little band-aid.
Wow, you got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Tails. Oh, you think? Then what does that say about my taste, Hint Hint?
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
I see, so it's a gift from Hu Tao. A thank you gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Xiangling.
Her work is incredible! Especially this Glova hat! It's just as cute as the real Glova! It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters!
That's a given. Also, Xiangling, I got you a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the Wanmin restaurant get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger.
I don't know, Hu Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. I've got 2 more coins. A family fortune one for Xingqiu and a spirit and vigor one for Chongyun. I believe they're already left for Chen Yubao, so could you pass them on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
I think she's doing this because she doesn't think that she's gonna make it back. Ugh, because I gotta work tonight, and I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Jingqiu's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Ying Er's boyfriend will be right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing, sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise, Traveler will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show,
Hey, yo.
I'm sending the Traveler
yo.
to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted. Great, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later, Xiangling.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to?
Me?
Whoa, you got some for us too?
Okay, back to the funeral parlor. I've got a bad feeling about this. She feels like she's saying her goodbyes. I don't think anything bad would happen.
I'm so excited!
Still.
What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish is that you'll be able to have an endless supply of Mora so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
So where's mine, huh? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Why do you have to go get mine? Huh? Hu Tao enters the flower parlor. Before long, she comes skipping back out.
Huh?
Oh,
Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
because I'll be working tonight. I'm always very serious when it comes to work. Is this my gift? Look again. Do you see anything that's different from before? Oh yeah, she doesn't have the twigs on her hat anymore. You changed your hat? Very observant of you. All the proof that I need to spend your all the proof I need that you spend your free time staring longingly at pictures of me. There's no way you spot a detail like that otherwise. Yeah, huh? Cause I've cosplayed this version of you before, and that little twig actually got stuck in the pigtail, and I had to brush the pigtail out because it was all stinky. This plum branch is for you.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. Traveler, you have countless friends in Leeway Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I wanted to give you something different. Something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
I don't like the sound of that either. Okay then, I'll rephrase. Something that you can look at me whenever you miss me. Just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. That's gonna be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
I've got a gift for you too. Wait, is that a sigil? Is this one of the fabled Rex coins?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although probably not the genuine article, cause the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the owner was, before us, was someone very important.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Wow, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe, don't you worry. Anyways, it's getting late and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wulong. Besides, I should probably get back to Yunjin Terrace now. I know that the Team Kwan's still waiting for you. Please be careful. Don't worry, I got this.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Gotcha. See you. Oh, hey, wait. Why are my frames dropping? Wait, we're gonna wait just a second, guys. Just a second. Okay. It was nice to spend this time with you. Oh, what brings you here? No tea drinking today? It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer trails alone. Ah, so you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout your history, we fought off many existential threats with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Why am I dropping so many? Today's no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It's my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive death back where it came from. Oh, and also, Traveler gave me a special coin. Apparently, it's one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune, and many offer some as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to the Traveler for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? They reached Notland, took a trip to the land of the dead while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. She made it this far unscathed, so she's blessed with good fortune, but her journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. So if there's a chance that this Rex Queen can really keep a person safe, I want to make sure that that person is a Traveler. I'm sorry that my dropping for some weird reason. They usually don't do that. You make a good point, Director, but have you considered that or Traveler perhaps had a similar wish for you? That's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If worst comes to worst and I don't make it back, I don't want Traveler to find this coin didn't work out by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets her? If she feels like it's her fault? I couldn't bear to see her like that. You know what I mean, right, Chungli? Fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachment. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is the fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a vice that's all too easy to fall prey to. But this time, I will not repeat my dad's mistake. This is what is most important here. Alright, since we're this far, I might as well tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer become a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, director. I fear that there is no one who could hope to take your place. Life is life and death. Live in life and die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand and not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of the saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. I understand. Alright, it's time to go. Get going. It's a really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. Butterfly dances in crimson bouquet for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at the carmine hue, she lies along the petals in the garden of eternal rest. She sets the floral incense ablaze. Lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. Fragrance reminded her of butterfly's embrace. Bro, she's thinking she might not come back alive. What the heck? Pookie, no. Guys, the Pookie might be dying.
Ningguang, Guanyin, we're back! So what did you want to discuss?
I'll let Miss Lan explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hu Tao right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Basically, it looks like the of one person is mandatory after all, because we cannot violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the gate of death will be used to suppress the better this time. Just Director Hu's gate.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Hu's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many.
Aww.
In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the fetter blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Kachink, Ganyu, the Conqueror of Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yanlan, that's hard to put both those names together, and I will each hold a rattan figure. Oh, Nova, welcome. Today's leeway draws its strength from utility, or unity. That's how we all quelled the ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis, and that is why we cannot let the Wangshan Funeral Parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences should be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We would like to request your assistance. The choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, you will by no means come in.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
I never doubted you for a second.
Then please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now.
We're connecting to the doll.
Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
Wrong.
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the traveler to the array.
Good, I hope you are too. How can this be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array, by using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the traveler.
Oh.
Almost as if they believe she doesn't exist.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me. If that's so, then perhaps it's simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Find some other.
I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yes, the lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Fowler from this duty. We must hope that we will be able to share the burden on Director Who's shoulders. We must have faith that she will return triumphant. So I can't even help this time. After leaving Yunjing Terrace, you spend most of the time staring at the hotel's rattan figure in your hands in dejected silence. Before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wanshan funeral parlor again. Oh. Where you going, Lumine? Oh. I'm sorry, for some reason it keeps lagging.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
Let's see, let's go over here. Can I not speed up at all? I don't answer DMs. That's why. It's a personal thing. Or I can't run any faster? There we go. I still hear the fireworks in the background. Yanfei's here. Hooray, the Lantern Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't want to miss Yoon's opening show. Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're gonna fall.
There are so many people! And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Jianyan, over there, Hu Tao asked me to give you this fortune coin. Wow, she got this for me, so where did she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready. We are good.
Thank you, it won't be long now. Director Hu, good luck to us both. Oh, okay, I'll check it after stream, because I'm a little bit busy. That's Zhongli. Traveler Paimon, happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
Regarding the ley lines, what do you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
In fact, I have been waiting here for some time now. Zhongling, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies with their unique constitution, I'm afraid that I will be of no help there.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer! Then why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return this coin to you. Why? It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes you your safe passage and your future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough! Surely there's gotta be something we can do!
As it happens, there is one thing that comes to mind, namely, if the 7 and 8 gate methods operates according to the principles of the ley line, the same must be true of the process. I'm not even going to read that word anymore because I just can't read it. But since you cannot connect the ley lines in the first place, you see what that implies?
Huh?
If I can't connect the ley lines, what does that imply? Lantern Rite's about to begin. Or answer my question. My dear compatriots.
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year. It must be because of the ceremony, right? the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao lantern.
As we stand beneath the lantern-lit night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil and for peace to prevail in our nation. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, there it is! Oh, it's so pretty! Oh my god! Is she fighting? No. Wow. Doll. Oh no. Tao!
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. Come on, Hotel. The time has come. Oh no! Look at her face! There's no avoiding death, nor predicting its time. The duty of Wangshan, I now fulfill. Butterfly. Oh, it's going out to all the people affected. Or you pick that stop up Bahoma. Next lantern, right? If I see a butterfly, if you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to you all. But don't even play with me right now. I know she ain't dead. Nah, I know she ain't dead. Don't even play with me like that, Genshin.
Did it work?
Don't even play with me right now. I believe it was a success, but...
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Paimon, now is not the time.
Director Hu's rattan figure is... broken.
Oh.
I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's...
Nah, I don't believe that. Nah.
What are we gonna do?
Nah, I don't believe it.
Huh? Where'd the traveler go?
It would seem that she had something of a breakthrough, so I sent her on her way.
A breakthrough? About what?
Yeah, just way to leave me in the dark. But thanks, Nova. Wash your cat. Peak. It was pretty good. That was a pretty peak cutscene. Not gonna lie, it was nice. I enjoyed it. Actually, I thought it was really good. Oh, where am I at now? I'm in the spookies. I'm back in the border? If I can't connect to the ley lines, I can't be fishing with them. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array and no one has to get sacrificed as long as I can find her, that is. Okay, I think I see what you mean. Trying to follow it, but it's slow. Come on, little guy.
Starfall!
Oh, okay, I gotta get this stuff up. Okay. Come on, I gotta go save Hu Tao. Hurry up. Let's see. Hu Tao. Some of that strife stuff over there. Oh, she's gonna get into it again. Oh my god. Come on, little Hu Tao doll. Come on, gotta go save Hu Tao. We don't got time for this. We ain't got time for you to be caught up in every single one of these. You're purposely going into them. Oh my god, dude. You're purposely going into... Oh, now you're turning around? Now you're... What? Hey, what are you doing, bro? Bro. The heck? Trying to lose me or something? Like, what the heck? Tell me where Hu Tao is. Stop playing around now. I'm not here to play around with you, little guy. Lord Resurrection. Oh my god. Probably means monsters up ahead. So how come I don't have my team? I'd like to have my team, you know. I do have to fight. Are you gonna come on? I'm gonna smack you over there. I'm gonna just run on without you if you don't hurry up. Like, actually. Thank you. What I was asking for. Oh, there's her staff. Can I yoink this? Because I don't have a staff at home. She's not here, but these are her things. Examine the fissures. Something flew out of your backpack. Oh, my little thing. Plum tree thing. Hey, where are we going now? Where are we going now? Oh, hey. Oh, don't you even do the spider lily thing. Don't you even. I know what that means. Don't even. Don't even. I've watched enough Attack on Titan to know what that's about. Oh no. It's friends wanting to guess. What is this angle? I'm not even controlling her. My hands are not even touching it. She's just walking. What are you doing? Okay, now I'm controlling. Where am I supposed to go? Over here?
Promise you won't stand us up this time? Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Okay, I'm assuming I'm supposed to cross this bridge. Follow your heart and do what you can. We're having a moment of self-reflection. Wow, this is really pretty actually. But it's kind of giving the Muvika quest where she's walking through the sacred flame reminiscing. Because I can't move or do anything fast. I have to go at one speed. That's called turtle. For dramatic effect. Slow descent to death. Grandpa, Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? Yo! How I do as a director, huh? Did the Wangqing funeral parlor proud?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the
Aw.
best.
Good, then can I join you with no regrets?
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
Missed you too, but are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes, the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
Aww. Hey, it's me. Traveler, sure. Don't worry, I've got this. Come on, everyone's waiting for you. Wow. Aww. So cute. Aww. That was so cute. Cry. My god. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Cinema for real. For real, for real, for real. You wake up 2 days later. Okay, 2 days later. Boo Boo Pharmacy.
You're finally awake! How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
Your voice. What happened?
You've been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick! Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
Well, I would hope so, Paimon. I would hope so. When did I get here?
The Knight of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
It was an emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing.
I mean, what's new?
You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhang Li, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time. Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Okay. Go outside. This way? Yeah. Interesting. So at least we saved Hu Tao. I had a feeling that we were gonna lose her, because that's not the kind of game that this is yet. This is not Honkai Impact 3rd. I don't think we're gonna be able to lose a character in this game. Unless they just wish to crush our spirits one day. This is first person view. Oh, hey. You're ambushed again. One more time? Guess who? Happy Lantern Rite, Director Who. Good, you still recognize me. Though the feather didn't try to fry your brain? I'm glad. Looks like I can stop worrying now. Welcome back, my hero. You're the real hero. Don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in glib pleasantries? Because I'm an out-glib... Because I can out-glib you any day of the week if that's how you want to do this. Alright, so how are you holding up? I'm doing great, thanks to a certain someone. Baishu gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering what you went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You'll only make things worse if you power through before you're fully healed. Fine. Well, I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised that you came to rescue me. Such a huge risk. You become so reckless. I learned from the best, Director Who. Hey, look, Liyue Harbor looks pretty from this angle. Let's see, what's everyone doing at this hour? Those two kids look like they're in a hurry. I bet they're racing each other to their fortune coins. And that lady over there, her cheeks are so red. You think she's caught the sun? Ah, yes. She must be waiting for her lover so they can go off and watch some fireworks together. Such a marvelous view really puts me in a poetic mood. One day, I got something. As fresh festivities fill the streets, while lanterns light the sky countless times before, I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day I receive the gift of life once more. Thank you, traveler. Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I love this quest! This is so good. Oh, that was so good! Oh my god. And there's more, never mind. I guess there is epilogue. Wait, 2 days it said? Okay. I can do that. I can do that. But the main quest was really good. I can't lie there. It was really good. So I guess we probably need to go around and like talk to some of the characters before we actually properly end off on this quest. Right. Go find Zhongli. There's Zhongli. Would it be quicker? Probably just a port. I think so. He thinks. Oh yeah, we do need to go and talk and see if Jingcho's grandpa's okay.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon! Oh, hey, Xiangling! What's up? You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Ah yes, finally time for that meal.
Yeah! You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason. We're not the ones who held it up. That was Hu Tao. Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her. Oh? Who's we? Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time. But amazingly, on the night of the Lantern Rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Shincho was thrilled. And he was finally able to leave the house. Wow, so his great-grandfather's gonna be alright? Yup. They had a doctor take a look and everything. He'll be just fine. According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion. Well, that's good news. But somehow it doesn't paint paimon in the best light. Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret. Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today.
For real? How come I'm only hearing about this for the first time?
Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't lick your chopsticks. What was it?
Good advice.
Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon. Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat? At Yilong Wharf later tonight. Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
Who is it?
You'll see when you get there. Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now.
Zhongli? I have an idea too.
Huh? Who?
I'll keep it to myself too.
Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's Zhongli. Be nice if it was someone else, you know, that we haven't got to see yet. Like, Shenhe. Only got to see like a brief, like 2 seconds of her and Ganyu with Cloud Retainer. I would have also liked to see Cloud Retainer's human form.
Has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Oh shoot, where's this at? Oh dang, I thought this was gonna be not where I thought. Hey, whoa. Hanging Val. So maybe it's Cloud Retainer after all? I can't remember what her name is. Jinyun? Right? I don't actually know that much. I didn't care too much about Cloud Retainer's human form. Even though I like her, just gives Bayonetta vibes. And I want to call her Bayonetta. If we're talking the strongest, I'd have to pick Wind Raider. After all, he was the founding master of the Chiman division.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
In that case, I'd have to nominate the 2 sages of Lingshan. It's always the ones who live in seclusion and never show their skill who turn out to be the most powerful of all. Well, in books anyway. What do you think? If this was a martial arts novel, then I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlight Bamboo Forest, I'm convinced that the title should go to the white horse of the 3 immortals of Taldu. She's gotta be hiding some sort of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod-wielding techniques.
Yeah, so they say, but I mean, fishing just seems kinda lame in this context. Although it's more common than you might think for anglers to become more what they seem. Hey, you're all wrong. The greatest of all were the old man Wu Wang and the lone butterfly. Without them, there'd be no Wangshan funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already!
You're finally here. Welcome.
Hu Tao, your hat!
Well noticed, Paimon. Yes, I added another plum branch.
Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches. But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
Well, kind of an open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way you could settle a question like this would be with those special goggles that they have in light novels, where you can read someone's power level just by looking at them.
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
Not the power level. Well, welcome. My family tells me that you and Hu Tao performed a very risky ceremony and cured my great-grandfather's illness in the process. I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of troubles you may encounter in the future, we'll always find a helping hand at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. It was a team effort. Yes, I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go through all that trouble, Xingqiu? Save yourself the effort and just admit to me, here and now, that the strongest of the 8 adepts are the lone butterfly and the old man Wu Wang, and we'll be square.
Come on, enough with the debate already! Everyone's here now, so let's eat! Paimon, you're up! It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone. Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest your... what was the rest again?
Lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
Ah, right, yeah, that's it.
Whoa, Paimon, can't stumble through a motto you live by. It's bad luck. It'll make your life full of slumming blocks too. Come on, you can do it. One more time from the top.
Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
That's the spirit.
So is it time to dig in now? Paimon, did you forget about our special guest? Oh, right! Paimon remembers now! Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but, you know, no point in saying it out loud or anything.
Lumine's eyes changed. You don't sound confident. You don't have a clue who it is, do you?
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's...
Oh.
You know who.
Yunjin. Correct, it's our very own Yunjin. You hadn't forgotten what she said last time. Performance, right. Oh, okay, I see. Look, she's taking the stage. Okay,
Whoa,
I guess that's
Isn't
right.
that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
Greetings, everyone. I will perform the sanctification of Tu Dao one more time for all my friends who are unable to join the festivities during the Lantern Rite. I apologize for not being able to set up a grander stage.
Aw, that's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
She's about to start. Clap, clap. Clap, everybody. Clap for Yunjin. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Hi. 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 Wow. I always love to hear her performances. What are we doing? Oh, hey. Should have gone with the traveler to the border that day. I get that you care about the traveler's well-being, but the fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I'd just be an extra liability if something went wrong. Besides, Ningguang changed the plan and sent me to the chasm instead. I can't be in two places at once. If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint at the Eugene Terrace and report the Tingyan to the Tingguan? Actually, I was thinking the Yuhong. She's not afraid of confrontation. Forget it. I'll let it go since everyone's fine. Washuin is a fine location. All of Leeway is a fine location. Well said. Boss, another serving of dew dip shrimp, please, with some dipping sauces. Spices. And one almond tofu. Gotta get him his favorite food. Okay, I guess we're going to see everybody now. I want to see Ganyu again. Girlfriends again. Hey, the crisis is resolved. Why the long face? Thanks to Director Hu and the Traveler, the disaster was averted, but we still do not know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you're very well informed, Captain, so I trust that you're aware that recently the nation of Natlan has recently endured some major events related to the ley lines and the issue of life and death. It makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected to a deeper level. If they are, then this will be bigger than just Natlan and Leeway. I'll send word to my business partners to keep an eye out for any similar incidents in the other nations. Right now, though, I say, put those worries to the side and focus on enjoying these stunning lights before they disappear for another year. But of course, you don't need to teach me about life-work balance. I'm no Kaching. Is that right? Then, why are you still wearing that same old hairpin? Didn't I tell you to use my pay to buy yourself a new one? I wouldn't dare touch Captain Bayo's Mora without final confirmation, but if you've been speaking in jest, you never hear the end of it. If I really have to go and pick one out for you, alright, suits me. Let's go take a stroll to the fair. Yeah, go on a date, pick a girlfriend, something nice. Well done. When did our straight-talking captain learn between the lines? Well, that's enough. Are you coming or not? Why not? Let's go. Gotta get your girl something pretty and nice, you know. You know how it is. Gotta treat a lady nice, Beto. Get her nice. Buy her a hairpin. Hey, there's my girls! My favorite characters. Still working on you? Sorry, it's been busy. Oh, Kaching. No, it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Traveler and Who are the real stars this year. That's no reason to own contribution. Of course, they were the biggest heroes. But we played our part and paid it well. The Ministry of Civil Affairs responded at record speed, didn't we not? Even though on the surface this incident looks negligible, I can't read that. Compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it's still a very close call. Things could not have been unimaginably worse if we had not found. You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and the 8 gates method we ended up using, but how come I've never seen any records of it in the U High Pavilion before? Oh, you want to know about the origins of the array? Ningguang made the whole thing up. Huh? I'm joking. In truth, a letter with all critical information suddenly appeared in Eugene Terrace on that day when we needed it. Even Yelan was able to track down where it came from. Wait, so the info just appeared out of thin air? Then wasn't that a bit risky of Ningguang or risky strategy on Ningguang's part? It may appear that way, but if you think about it carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. Many people in all of Leeway can know that both Crisis and Secret Art, also while possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace. You mean Master and Friends? See? I don't see it, okay. I'm assuming maybe it's like Zhongli or something who intervened. Who was like, hey, Pookies, I'll need some help. Gotcha. That's my guess, at least. So it might not be true. I guess. Or maybe it's the Adeptus. Maybe that's what it's hinting at here. That young lass from the Wangshan funeral parlor is rather impressive. Once curiosity was piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant, but only now does one understand that the true intent behind his decisions. Agreed, and yet what a rare delight it is to hear such effusive praise from you, Cloud Retainer. Rare? Pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
Woman never does deride others as a means of praising one's own children. The Wangshan last displayed great determination and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise? It certainly does, and she is not the first. I've lived in Liyue Harbor for a long time now, and I can tell you that the Wangshan Funeral Parlor has produced generation upon generation of outstanding directors. Streetward Rambo speaks truth. The god Tao Do was not our friend, but neither was he our enemy. He cared not greatly for all living things, and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld. I can't read. This quest has gone on for way too long. Not even 8 Adepti could have been able to overpower him, much less the 8 Adepts. When he became the border, he likely never imagined that mortals would persevere and maintain his new form far into the future.
With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
It's Hu Tao, bro. Rector's surname is Hu, and her given name is Tao. The word for butterfly, yes. No, Hu as in mischief maker. Then Tao must be Tao, which means mischief in our tongue? No, in fact, it's the same Tao that appears in Tao Du.
Ah, so Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du. A fine name. Fitting indeed.
No, Hu as in mischief maker, insistent pestering, and wanton gluttony.
I say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
Ah, the clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, be my guest. Why not have some tea? This is a rare spirit sprout cultivar that Rex Lapis brought us all the way back from Chisei Village. It's a shame to miss out. There may be more good tea to share in the coming year. I assure there will be. Aww. Full quest, or we got a little bit more? I think we got a little bit more. Wrap it up. Who we got? Oh, never mind. We're done. I thought we had one more person to talk to or something. But looks like that is it. That is this year's Lantern Rite quest. And I'm not gonna lie, this was a really good one. I really did enjoy it. I feel like this is more on the lines, instead of like a Lantern Rite quest though, of just being like another like Hu Tao story quest. But anyway, I really enjoyed it, so if you're watching on YouTube, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!